are live. Dubs in the chat, on time stream. On time, let's go. Winners is on time. That's what winners do. Microphone check. Headphones left, right. Headphones left, right. This episode is brought to you by Reese's. I ate them all, pal. And sponsored by viewers like you. Donate $3 to that Cash App. Because this episode is sponsored by viewers like you. It's Thursday. We taking notes today. Adequate, accurate video breakdowns. Headphones. She's 24 and just realized she will be alone forever. Here's why. I won't settle is what it says. Caption in the video. Alright, so I'm taking notes on why she's 24 and is going to be alone forever. Stay on topic.
The comments on this are going to be so mean, but I'm 24 years old, single, completely supporting myself, which is normal, you should. However, and I'm not knocking anyone that doesn't.
24 and adulting, yeah, we get it.
However, I feel like I'm old. I feel like very old. I feel like this is the first time I'm
like,
oh, I'm actually, there's potential I do this on my own. There's potential that I do life on my own. Like, I'm not going to settle for any man, so if I don't settle and luck just doesn't have it, then...
It has nothing to do with luck. If you want to find a husband, you have to act like a wife.
I'm just alone, and it's okay. I'm able to do it. I'm doing it now and do it for the rest of my life. It's just kind of weird that it just happened because I always thought, oh, by 25, I would probably be engaged or looking on the horizon of engagement. And now,
because women took the steps when they turned 18, they pursued the men. They adequately vetted men. Hey, maybe you're a good partner. Maybe you're not a good partner. They pursued it since 18, and then they were married by 24. That's what happened to other women. And why you didn't do it is because you missed that step.
it just seems like this far-fetched idea. So I know I'm young and I know, things will happen and they always do, but it's the first time that, if love doesn't happen, maybe it doesn't.
People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats.
You can't just fuck people because they're nice enough to follow. I mean, therapy is great now, but have you ever tried?
Okay, so what did we learn? Nothing. What am I gonna take notes about? That's the whole video topic right there. I don't remember nothing she just said.
Sitting in your car and listening to your favorite song 45 times in a row because I'm pretty sure the results are similar.
Or you can just record TikToks in your car, like most women on TikTok.
So I keep getting told I look like I like black guys, which is like fine. I just like don't know what that means.
She look like she like black guys. On behalf of black guys, we don't want her.
This is a question for the guys. Have you ever seen a girl and your initial reaction was, holy shit, those are some really nice eyelashes?
No, I don't think anyone has. But we can spot the fake eyelashes from a mile away. We can see it's not natural and it doesn't look good.
The healthier you are, the smaller the friend group, the more you...
The white girls that like black guys, I think they just have a big meat fetish. They don't want that little white meat. They want a big black sausage, not a little white weenie, little weenie dog, 2 inches. They want the 10-inch kebab. Tyrone hit spots that Tyler ain't reaching. That's what I think when white women date black, or they're just obese, or they're 300 pounds and they live in a trailer park. They're 300 pounds white trash and they give it up easy. And the black man is just going to take the easiest route, because everybody's just going the easiest route, the route with less resistance.
The more you evolve, the smaller the friend group. The more you mature, the smaller the friend group.
I don't think this applies to women because women, the more delusional they are, the more friends they have.
Tolerating less is healthy.
I'm about to introduce a man to your friends after being divorced, and why do I think I'm inspoken? People talk about like dating being worse, but when you get to these steps all over again and start over, it's the fun part. This shit, oh, it doesn't work out. I have to be like, hey guys, I have a new one for you to meet like so many months from now. It's so embarrassing.
Reese Cups, the best candy in the land. If you eat anything other than Reese Cups, I'll slap your face. Slap the dog poop out your face. What's wrong with you? Put that down. It ain't a Reese Cup.
They have lied to you. The romance novels, the movies, Love Island, they've all lied to you. They've been selling you the narrative that butterflies in love is a good thing. But I'm here to tell you that it's not. That visceral feeling inside of you that we call butterflies is actually just the feeling of anxiety that is associated with attraction because of past trauma bonds. So you need to go for the man that makes you feel peace within yourself, calm in his energy, and
Yes, but they find those guys boring because they don't stir any emotions in them. That's the problem. They want that roller coaster of emotions.
a level of discontentment. And this might sound boring to you now, but a woman who knows her worth knows that the avoided men that produce anxiety within them are not ready to love them yet.
Look, this whole idea that like it's on men to control their lust, yes, okay, I agree, men have the responsibility to control their lust, but women also have a responsibility.
Men don't have to control nothing. Give in to your lust. Slay everything you can, young knight. Stick your sword in all the demons and dragons. You only got one life. YOLO. Knock everything down, nigga.
Savannah, come on, if there's two women and one of them is
Take no
and
names.
the other woman
Leave
is
no
wearing
prisoners.
and shows off her breasts and her butt. Obviously, men, if they're more likely to lust after the woman that's in a bikini with all of her curves showing, she's making a choice to wear something that shows off her body. She's going to elicit love.
You know what I'm saying? The IG models with everything out. I lust over them. I want to knock boots. But then the women that's all modest and covered up. Like, what was I talking about? We was at the little outside event. There was a bunch of people. Whatever, little community thing. Little community concert and stuff. The stage be out, which is massive people. Everybody local from the neighborhood. You saw all the hoochie mamas, and then I saw like 4 respectable women that dressed modest. You know what I'm saying? That like black Afrocentric. You know what I'm saying? Black queen look, not that slutty. Everything out on display. You know what I'm saying? That black queen, like she talked some intelligent conversation about whatever politics and why you should be eating plants grown from the dirt and not these chemical, you know what I'm saying? Just some woke black Afrocentric type, you know what I mean? Yeah, dashiki conversation over these 304s.
Lust.
I agree, but that is also not my responsibility.
Okay,
Your
let me
responsibility
ask you, that's fine. If you can say it's not your responsibility, but you still call yourself traditional. Well, let me ask you something. You're not.
I really feel like low-key, like, women turned into, like, Karen.
Like in a crowd of bees, we noticed the traditional and modest women. I noticed 4 of them out of all the women in my vicinity.
And for, like, older women who are low-key just miserable and insufferable, I kind of feel for them because I feel like I feel like, okay guys, there literally is a veil of, like, pretty privilege and youth and beauty, and then one day, like, you wake up and it's gone. Like, one day, the way people treat you your entire life and all the favors that they did for you and all the attention and eyes that were on you when you walk out of the house, none of that's there anymore.
Okay, so she admits that she, as a young woman, gets special treatment by people and men in general. I thought women said that they were oppressed all these years. They said, yeah, we are oppressed, and men have all the privileges in life. Well, we can see that's not true, and she admits that.
So naturally, you feel entitled to like a certain type of treatment because you've received it every day of your life, and then one day it's
So young, beautiful women feel entitled, and she admits that it's not me.
gone. And I genuinely think that like Karenism is in response to that because they don't know how to handle not getting their way because they've always gotten their way.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna be very blunt here. Okay, I don't think any other man's probably gonna tell you this because you're a pretty girl and they're gonna want to have sex with you. But I'm just gonna call straight. You're very narcissistic, and if you continue down this path, you'll never find a man who'll take you seriously. You'll only use perceptual.
All women are narcissists.
Objectification.
Even I know
Well,
us.
listen.
First step.
I'm telling you, the guy that you're looking for, he's not gonna see value back in you because you're very self-existing and very narcissistic.
Alright, I got a little PSA for my men out there. If you are on a dating app, can you please stop posting photos of you and your hotter friend, especially as the first photo? Like, you are already setting yourself up for failure right there. Like, you two, and like he's on the left, and you're hoping it's the guy on the left, disappointed because it's the guy on the right.
Could say the same about women. I'd be like, ooh, who's this woman? And it'd be the ugly one. I'm looking at the cute one. Like, ooh, look at the group photo, the cute one. I hope it's her. I hope it's her page. No, it's the ugly one. Like, I want to message the ugly one. Like, hey, what's the cute one's information? How do I get in touch with her? She's married. Oh, okay. Well, how do you think that relationship's gonna work? You see a divorce on the horizon? Matter of fact, just send her leave this love letter in her mailbox for me, just in case things don't work out.
If you're gonna post you and your hotter friend, you need to at least specify if that friend is also single. Because I'll find him. I just need to know if he's single or not. Be declined on a follower because he's got a wife or a girlfriend. Like, at least set me up for some kind of success. It's a common courtesy. Also, stop.
Okay, guys, so I just wanted to stop this video here to show you that even if they say, oh, I want a nice guy, I want a guy with ambition, I want a guy that is emotionally intelligent, she doesn't care about what you write in your bio. If you're hot enough, she will friend request you. If you're hot enough, she will date you. She doesn't care about all the rest. She just said it. Don't put photos with your hotter friend because she wants to f that guy. She wants to date that guy. Not you. It doesn't matter how emotionally available you are. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter.
Thank you. Come again.
Women get so much online attention that when they show up to the actual date, they feel like they can be so incredibly picky that they get a long list of red flags for themselves, and because they're cute, it doesn't matter. But a guy has like one thing they don't like, and they're like, I'm out. I don't need this attention. I can just go home and I can look at my fiance.
Yeah,
And then you know what happens to these women? I'll tell you.
they get cats. Lots and lots of cats.
They get to be, 35 and then the parents set in. And then suddenly, they're not getting as many DMs, right? Because the kid gets old at some point, and they're starting to get older, they're starting to think, well, I want a kid, or I want to be married, or I don't have to fix my own toilet. There's a husband for that. And all of a sudden the panic starts to set in. And then sometimes they get to 40s and things start to change, your body starts to change a little bit, and suddenly it's massive panic, and then they're, Chelsea Handler, drinking the wine and talking to everybody about how having kids sucks.
Tina, you.
Reese's. 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 Reese cups.
Right?
When women go on a date with a man, who do they prefer make the majority of the leading decisions during that date?
The man.
The man, definitely.
If you ask me on a date, you should
Have that shit planned out.
Yeah.
Tell me you're gonna pick me up at 7. Don't ask me what I want to do.
So in a society where the majority of women prefer to have a man in a leadership role and make most of the decisions, is it any wonder why most leadership roles are held by men?
I honestly think that's kind of like a gender role thing too. Like I feel like that's been a huge thing. Men get places a little bit easier than women. So when women get there, they work harder to
Is
stay.
it fair to say that maybe a lot of the reasons why men are having leadership roles is because women want it that way?
Want it that way.
So do they have the right to complain about it? Is that their preference?
Probably not.
I feel like if it's their preference, they're not gonna complain though.
But I mean, once again, aren't we establishing that it is their preference?
Right.
But they're still complaining. So my question is, how do you reconcile the differences there? You know what I mean?
Wow.
We just saw a video where a woman admitted that pretty privilege gets you a lot in life, but somehow they're still oppressed.
All that to different people. That's a good question.
There wasn't much of a conversation. She just straight up told me that she is not returning home to Pennsylvania. She's keeping our kid in California.
PA, let's go.
And the communication platform that we have.
Guys, how much do you want to bet that that guy, that first guy, dated and married a woman that is on the left? You chose that woman, my guy. This is what happens when you choose a liberal woman.
Her sister had a kid, and she decided that her and my sons were going to go back here to Oregon to meet her new niece, so they can meet their cousin and everything. I thought that's a wonderful idea. I'm working all the time anyway, so that'd be great.
They never came back.
So I paid for the Amtrak tickets, and I got them on the train and got back over here to Oregon so she could go to her sister's. And then about 3 days into that, I woke up to a text message and I was apparently getting a divorce.
She decides to go on the run. So she takes my son and she flees the state.
Things got real low for me to the point where I struggled, like with trying to figure out if I was just going to permanently call it quits.
If a man were to say that he hates women, would you object to that statement?
Yeah.
Would it be a sexist statement?
Yeah, but
Is it a sexist statement for you to say that you meant?
Yeah, it was sexist, but it's such a different, it's different context of it.
Of course, she can say she hates men, but we can't say it because it's so stupid, guys.
If a man says that, it's like, I immediately think it's violence. Like,
Yeah,
it's
how
violence.
could that be violence?
It's a violent statement
Yeah,
to say.
how could that be violence?
So you get-
How could you impure
I'm not used to him being shaved. It doesn't look good on him.
empirically
I
demonstrate?
can't empirically demonstrate.
So
The
you're just
empirical
making it up.
evidence.
So you're just making it up. Do you, men?
I hate patriarchal structures.
It's crazy.
That's a yes, she hates men.
I know that there's gay men that hate women.
I can very. If you ask me if I like women, I can very quickly answer that question. But you had to.
If you understand
Mostly
the
from
nature of
mostly from
you can't
childhood
why would you
traumas.
hate women? Why would you hate women if you understand their nature? You just know how to deal with them or how to avoid them. It's so easy, guys.
Pause. I think it sounds like you. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you kind of do. It's not clear to me
I
exactly
don't
what your
like
answer is.
being around men. I agree with her.
Every interaction I have with people now, in some way or another, these things come up. Can we just keep it
Okay.
a buck?
So right
If
here.
they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want. Fine, funny, fucking money.
Pause. So notice how she mentioned these three things: fine, high sexual market value, which means to be in shape, well dressed, groomed. That's what they mean by fine, right?
Yeah.
Funny. That's a quote for charismatic and charming. Being able to be a worldly individual, carry conversations and witty. And then finances, right? Yeah, funny. I find it very interesting how women almost.
So they actually want the full package. They want the child that is tall enough, good looking enough, and because and has a lot of money.
Look at the male attributes as if they're not incredibly difficult to obtain. And I think the reason why they look at it like this is because a woman's main commodity is her looks. And she doesn't have to work for that shit, let's be honest. You guys make up your dress here or whatever, but if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. You know, it is what it is. Like, women don't have to really work.
Yeah, if she's beautiful, she can wear baggy clothes, no makeup, and she will still get attention, and she will still get men to do whatever she wants. It's easy.
For their sexual market value, it's given to them, right? And that's the story. Men, on the other hand, we have to build it. And I always find it interesting how women gloss over the masculine struggle. Oh, if it's fine and funny and stuff like that's easy to acquire.
Yeah,
right?
that's
We're
true.
talking about hours of, it's actually going to Toastmasters, learning how to speak, or practicing in front of women. We're talking about reading the dictionary, getting a better command on the English language. We're talking about being able to be charming and charismatic and being able to hold conversations, right?
Yeah, guys, just going to the gym. I've been going to the gym since I was 19, and I'm about to turn 38 this year. So for 19 years almost.
Right, about control of the dumbass bitch they can't talk. Right? We're talking about being able to earn 6 figures or more a year. Right? These are things that are all incredibly difficult to do. But women always gloss over it as if it's apparent and abundant and it's not that big of a deal.
If I was to sum up confidence in like one sentence that no one's ever heard, but that makes the most amount of sense, is a willingness to be socially injured. And the way that I describe confidence is, let's say that the average person makes, I don't know, 60K a year. If they walk into her maze, maybe their cheapest bag, I'm guessing, is like 14 grand. Right as they walk in, they're going to think they're being judged. They're looking at all these price tags, and then an employee comes over and says, okay, can I help you find anything? They go, no, I'm fine. They're thinking like, oh, she knows. She can tell. You take the same person. Let's say I've given them my company platinum card. Say I talked to them beforehand and say, hey, do me a favor. I have a client coming into town. I want you to buy the nicest briefcase that they have. I don't care how much it is. Just swipe the card, give them the nicest briefcase. It's the same person. Nothing's different. They walk in there way different. Their posture is different. They make better eye contact. The employee comes up to them and they don't see judgment. They're like, yeah, actually, help me find the briefcase. I want like the best briefcase you've got. And they're very comfortable. And the only thing that changed is that platinum card. Those employees don't know that it's sitting there in that person's pocket. What confidence really is assigning ourselves a role. The only thing that changed was a role, and the role changed something called
Am I the asshole?
Yes, but for women, confidence usually turns into delusion. They're confident because they get a lot of praise from men. They're confident because they see they can make men do all kinds of things for her without doing anything. And it slowly turns into delusion. They actually start thinking that they're the center of the universe. And because their friends are the same, and their friends also praise them.
Chewy believes all.
Reese's. Reese cups. Reese cups. Reese's. I want to eat a Reese's. Feed me Reese's.
Turns into delusion.
Over telling my wife I'm done with her emergency calls and leaving her stranded. I, 32 male, have been married to my wife, 29 female, for 4 years. And we have a 3-year-old son. She's not a bad person, but she is constantly in a state of chaos. And every little thing becomes my problem. No exaggeration. I get these emergency calls multiple times a week. Flat tire. Calls me at work. Forgot her wallet. Calls me. Grocery store. Out of her favorite oat milk. Blows up my phone like the world ended. It's relentless. I work full time and do my fair share at home with our son. Pepper duty, bedtime stories, cooking.
It's like, you got an adult. You're calling me because it's an emergency. We're out of oat milk. Baby, beat your feet down to the store and get a cash register lady $3 for some oat milk. What are we talking about? Give her that little $3.49.
But these crises are killing me. I told her before that unless it's a real emergency, like someone bleeding or stuck on a highway at night, she needs to figure it out. I don't have the bandwidth to drive everything constantly.
She's basically a child. It's like you don't know how to be adult and make just common sense decisions. Brain thinkings. You don't know how to do common sense brain thinks.
The last straw came 2 days ago. I had to take my son to the doctor because he had an ear infection, and I was already running on fumes. While I'm in the waiting room with a fussy toddler, she calls me in a panic because she locked herself out of her car in front of Target 5 minutes from home. I told her, quote, I can't leave. You'll have to call someone to pop the window.
My guy, I'm sure she was like that from the minute that you started dating. Why did you get married to her? You chose to be with her. You chose to propose to her. I'm sure she's always been like this. Why?
Yeah, you saw that during the first date. She was like that during the first dates.
She was like this at 60, my guy. You chose to be in a marriage with her. Why are you complaining? I don't get it.
She freaked out, saying that would cost too much. She didn't bring up.
You chose a loser. You should be choosing a winner. Somebody who's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna win together, basically.
Cash, and I was being unreasonable. I stayed firm, said she needed to figure it out, and I hung up. When I got home later, she was furious. She said that the guy charged her $150, and I should have come to help because she, quote, didn't think to grab her wallet. I told her point blank, quote, I'm done rescuing you from things you can easily handle. You need to stop acting like everything is a disaster. Now, she's barely speaking to me, acting like I'm the villain for not dropping everything for her again.
You're the villain, my guy, because you accepted her like this from the start. So now all of a sudden, you stop accepting her like this. You expect her to change. Why? Because she thought you liked her like this. That's why you got married to her. My guy, take accountability. She will always be like this. And by the way, my guy, I know these are not big problems, but you're the guy in that relationship. You should solve her problems. If you know she can't handle the most basic things on earth, why did you get married to her?
You just gotta get her a little rocking chair and put her in the corner. It's like, no, you just sit in that rocking chair. Let life pass you by. I'll do all the life thinking for you.
Don't get it, my guy. This is why I tell you guys, think logically, not with your emotions, especially when you want to get married to a woman.
My brother thinks I was harsh, but my mom said I was right to set boundaries. So, am I the asshole for...
Some oat milk. You can go on an app on your phone. You don't know how to push buttons on your phone and order some oat milk, come to your front door. Come straight to your front door.
Leaving her stranded this time?
No, you're just stupid, my guy. You're just stupid from the start. You shouldn't have gotten married with her. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Alright, I don't remember the topic of the video, so we're going to rewind this BS.
I know the comments on this are going to be so mean, but I'm 24 years old, single, completely supporting myself.
24, single, and adulting. Okay, 24, single, and adulting. We're going to take adequate notes. Eventually, we're going to get there where the note taking is fire. The telegraph, who's the people in the courtroom? The typewriter person? Yeah, notes are going to be better than theirs. Alright, rewind.
I know the comments on this are going to be so mean, but I'm 24 years old.
24,
supporting myself.
Single, and adulting.
However, and I'm not knocking anyone that doesn't. However, I feel like I'm old. I feel like very old. I feel like this.
See, women know that they're old. Well, she said 24 though, but you're still kind of young. I guess she hit her prime. I mean, like she's hit her past her prime. She's hit shit in the wall. Like the wall's not till like 29, 30. That's like, all right, she's old. So I don't know. I guess she's not a spry chicken anymore. You know what I'm saying? You don't got that youthful energy you once had. You just want to go outside and run around the world. That hits you. You just feel old one day.
The first time in my life where I'm like, oh, there's potential I do this on my own. There's potential that I do life on my own. Like, I'm not going to settle for any man, so if I don't settle and luck just doesn't have it, then...
No, it has nothing to do with luck. If you want to find a husband, you have to act like a wife.
I'm just alone, and it's okay.
She would never settle for, like, any man. Because, like, the average man, like, it's not on her radar. Like, the average man doesn't even exist to her. Like, women only see the pick of the litter. If you ain't winning, crushing it, you're not on the radar.
Okay, I'm able to do it. I'm doing it now. I can do it for the rest of my life. It's just kind of weird that it just happened because I always thought, oh, by 25, I would probably be engaged or looking on the horizon of engagement. And now it just seems like this far-fetched idea. So I know I'm young and I know things will happen and they always do, but it's the first time that if luck doesn't happen, maybe it doesn't.
People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats.
Reese's. So what? That's 90 seconds of the title of the video. That's why it don't be my fault. And now, what? And then 19 minutes of random videos. And so it's not my fault. I don't even remember the topic of 90 seconds of content. And like, what am I supposed to get from that? I have one sentence. Come on, guys. Come on. Give me some slack. Catch a break. It's 90 seconds of the topic of the video of why I clicked on this. And then literally 19 minutes of other random videos that aren't concisive, whatever. It's a C word. I'm like mixing two words. Coherent and concisive. Something like that. Coherent. I don't know what I was saying. Smoking some runts. Runts might be whooping my donkey. My mule donkey. Alright, latest video from 2 hours ago. Always. That's what happens with them on-time streams. It's always 2 hours ago. Men's silence has made women more lonely. Here's why. Next, feminist island in the state of modern journalism. Next, she ordered food for her kids on the first date, but man refused. Next, mad after being dumped. All right, let's cut out the videos that aren't talking about relationships. Actually, I think they're all eligible. Okay, all right. 20 every 25 every video has a 25% chance. Place your bets. What are we watching? Do 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 do. Let's hope I picked a winner. No 3-hour stream today. I did get the HDMI cable, so I'm back gaming. You know, I do want to get an hour of gaming in, but, you know, tight schedule today. Tight schedule.
It's your host, Whipping, got a video from It's in a Noob.
God, there's some safe place for women. Oh wow, just decided the destination for my first international trip.
And it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
If you picked Feminist Island, you'd be correct.
Men erected it, and men didn't maintain it, so it died.
You might have heard about the Super She Island. The name is stupid as concept. Founded in 2018 by Christina Roth. There was a lot of press for it in the beginning, but ultimately people didn't really care that much. This was 2 years before America became mentally ill in 2020.
Like, these types of things are only things that kind of men care about at the super high echelons of life. When you're super rich, yeah, you want to go hang out on an island with your buddies and stuff, like Epstein type stuff. Yeah, men do that too.
Her name is Christina Roth, who has created the Super She Island.
An exclusive getaway destination located off the coast of Finland that is available only for women.
Her aim is for women to vacation at a destination away from society's pressures and embrace an all-female energy.
I can't imagine having to deal with the all-female staff at an island.
Embrace it. I'm gonna go on vacation to this island.
See, like that's nice. I want that for women, and I want women to go there. It's like y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, have a nice little area for y'all to go there, and y'all could go to the club. You know what I'm saying? Go to the dance clubs there. That place should be dance club heaven. There should be a dance club there where women can go and they could just dance with other women, and there's no men there. So then you could dress as S-word as you want, as uddy as you want, around other women, and there's no men. Then you're really not doing it for men's validation. But anything other than that, you're dressing up, you're putting on makeup for the validation of men. Until you go there and hit that dance club on the all-women island in the all-women club, it's for men's validation.
Just so you can come. The goal of the island is to connect women of all ages to network and grow uniting female powerhouses. No men are allowed.
Super She resonates with women passionate about Me Too and Time's Up movements.
No, the movement that results in men no longer wanting to deal with women in incompatible, especially the workplace.
No, never mind. Your time's up.
60% of male managers now say they're uncomfortable participating in work.
Okay, the title of this video is Feminist Island and the State of Modern Journalism. So I'm going to write down stuff about Feminist Island. Feminist Island is the topic. Come on, guys. We got to stay on track to take adequate notes here.
Activities with women.
I wonder why. Stay away from me, my man!
The Me Too and Time's Up movement have brought huge attention
I'm not even sure what the hell the Time's Up movement is.
to the challenges women face at work. But a new survey finds 60% of male managers say they're uncomfortable participating in regular work activities with women, including
And women hearing that, I'm like, good, they should be uncomfortable. That's how we feel for the... Is that what you want? You just want revenge?
Like, I would rather not have women in my workforce. That way, there's no, you know what I'm saying? No allegations.
mentoring, working one-on-one, or socializing. According to the survey released,
It's not even revenge for something that happened to them. It's revenge for something that happened to random women.
I go to work to make money, not to some lazy female dog to cause she don't want to work, come up with a quick little scheme. Oh yeah, he did this in my naughty zone. He put his hand on my naughty zone, which is a fabrication and made up story, just cause she trying to make some money, a quick buck, cause she don't want to work.
50 years ago.
released by Lean and Ford, blah, 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 blah. That's up by 33% from last year.
You might remember Henry Cavill was interested in dating women, and Twitter insane started dating them for a few months.
$5,000 to $6,000 a week. Super She Island has been called elitist and exclusionary.
I would say so. It's only the cost of a mortgage for a $1.5 to
A week.
$2.1 million home that you pay once a week. Back in 2018, this was an overpriced luxury resort that looked like an Airbnb for women in high-paying tech jobs with more money than sense, and that was clear as day just looking at how it is set up. This is crazy. We're starting to give a
That's good. Like, women have money to burn. Take women's money. Charge them. I'm all for it. This is two checks up. All women island check, and charging them crazy check. Yeah, take their money. Dumb bimbos.
Yeah, you gotta remember, women love spending money, just not their own.
It's like giving a gun to a monkey.
This woman bought her own island paradise. No men allowed.
So stupid, man. I can't stand it.
First thing you do when you get married, you take control of your wife's spending. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your wife be spending money willy-nilly. Unless she's an accountant, unless it's her job to, you know what I'm saying, manage money. Don't let your wife be spending money. You know what I'm saying? You get like maybe 3 accounts, your account, a joint account, and then her account. Pay the bills on the joint account, and then, you know what I'm saying, you give her a little bit of spending money. Like the same money that you would lose in the stock market, like you get that to your wife's account. Anything you would lose, any loss, because it's going to be a loss. She's going to spend it on Temu junk, worthless, not stuff that's made in America. I got pockets full of made in America stuff.
The superhero Wonder Woman hailed from Dempster, a mythical island nation where women reign supreme. A Wonder Woman entrepreneur named Christina Roth is making the concept a reality.
And it only costs $6,000.
And women have been saying, oh,
made in America.
Country, we always said, just have at it. We never stopped doing. You realize now.
Called Super Shitty Island is off the coast of Finland.
Make America great. That's already banned-ish. Made in America. Don't whether you like the ninja or not. Make America great. Like don't you live here? Are you not patriotic? I buy stuff made by Americans. Put money in Americans' pockets. How could you not like that?
London is not a place for man-haters, despite what some critics have said. Instead, it's a sanctuary that's currently open to just 8 guests at a time. A place where badass women from around the world can connect with each other. It's only been operating since June 23rd, but already there's more than 8,500.
Like people against MAGA could get out of America. You don't gotta like the dude. I'm just saying that the concept is I'm a patriotic. We in Pittsburgh. You want the Steelers to win? Yeah, the Steelers should win. Yeah. Like, no, we don't want the Steelers to win. All right, we'll get the F out of Pittsburgh. What are you talking about here?
Women having applied to come to the island, which has been featured everywhere.
We don't want the Pirates to win. Get out of here. That's blasphemy.
That for several years ranked on the Forbes list of fastest growing women-owned businesses, but 2016 she decided to leave her post as CEO of the company while seeking something even more fulfilling.
In videos, Roth has said,
go to China.
Computer scientists that are only the men. Ergo, how many times do I need to listen to?
With that attitude. We're not going to have good notes on this. I'm telling you now. I might have put the L video.
The article says she sold a consulting company. The revenue numbers.
L video for notes.
$5 million that she supposedly made. I looked up. I couldn't figure out just what this company did. That's a lot of money. And they maybe can't. What do consultants do? I can find a definitive answer. The most telling comments came from disgruntled workers usually. Hell, even 5-star reviews of this company from people that work for it questioned the leadership. Ultimately, it don't matter. It's none of this matters. Once I saw that this was a consulting company, it made total sense as to why it was $6,000 a week for basically Airbnb. Almost all consulting companies are a total scam. That's the game industry has taught many of us in the last 6 years. It's always run by some woman who thinks she's changing the world for the better. One consultation gig at a time, while lining her own pockets on the way. Well, 2023. No one cared at the time. But I found this post right here.
Okay, we out. One note.
The whole island where men aren't allowed. Super Chic Island in Finland is a women-only retreat bombed in 2018, sold for over $1 million in 2023, and still enforcing a strict no-man policy. The only time a man steps foot there is to fix something, then he's gone.
Well, sure, because the dude bought it and he doesn't let anybody else on the island. So I guess technically it's not a lie.
Super Chic Island, the private women-only retreat in Finland, is closed as a resort. It was sold to a male buyer in 2023 and is no longer operating as a women-focused wellness retreat, according to Wikipedia.
Less than 5 years. Sad.
Like, they need to have that. Like, they need a place in the world that's for women, and it should be free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just pay for a ticket. Just all round trip paid for. All expenses.
All of a sudden, in the last 2 weeks or so, the Super Chic Island began to be reported on.
Like, just go there. You say you tired of men, just go there and be a woman, and you know what I'm saying? Walk around the streets with your bra off. Let the girls hang. There's no men, no gawking eyes.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the news just came out all of a sudden. So, man, I'm reporting on it a couple times.
2 years after it closed.
Burn your panties in the street.
Down, and it's being treated as if it's still open and operational. Maybe it's starting in 2024. Times Travel posted an article with the same opening paragraph as the Forbes piece from 2018. This may be what started.
I want there to be a land of women, just free, like Jurassic Park, just women, just just jungles of women in their natural habitats. We'd have let the T-Rex, the Tyrannosaurus loose. Or whatever is the plot of Jurassic Park. You know what I'm talking about.
watched first on Twitter, X, engagement, all this, flipped it through on Twitter, and here we are again, talking about something that's long since dead. Of course,
The Jurassic Raptors. The Raptors. I don't know none of their names.
It was a thought-provoking essay on gender, identity, and culture through the feminist lens. Funny how it only exists in first world countries that feminist lens. All men are banned. She bought an entire island for women only. Sushi Island is a rejection of the patriarchy. Ross sold her tech company for $65 million. You mean a consulting company? But instead of buying a yacht or fancy cars like most rich people do, she had a different idea. She was tired of watching women change.
I support this, yo. I have been so supportive of this. We need to bring this back.
Why can't women just have one place where they don't have to deal with men at all?
She was taxing too much, though. She was taxing women like they was men. That was like a men price. Men would do something like that on Men Island, which was probably the island that starts with an E. That the nigga unalive himself. You know what I'm talking about. The documents that came out. That island. That probably was a Man Island.
When you are a stark raving lunatic feminist, you tend to come up with your own narrative. So Christina did what every woman dreams of at least once in her life. She walked away from a male-dominated world and built her own, on her terms. Only had men there to help make it a reality. Then they must leave. What made it go viral was simple. Men weren't allowed. Not as guests, not as staff. Not in any way. This was a women-only island. Not in any way.
Cause that sucks. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh man, all women island. I definitely wanted to go there. I was like, as soon as I heard about it, oh women, there's nothing women. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's go. I'm going. Oh, can't go. Sad.
Sure about that. Not just in name, but in action too. Christina didn't sugarcoat it. She didn't try to say everyone's welcome or men are invited. She meant what she said, and of course that pissed off a lot of men. In an attempt to post.
You think we really cared? You guys spent millions of dollars to buy an island to screw yourselves? We don't care.
It's rage bait.
We just think it's fun.
They completely messed that the island was sold to a man 2 years ago. Take that, patriarchy. Because Christina couldn't continue to maintain the island getaway. I'm sure it was more expensive than it was worth.
It's not sure.
Especially after 2020. And is it just me, or doesn't it seem like whenever women want a women's only space, it is to be honored and maintained and to be respected and heralded? But when men have men's only spaces, we're constantly told, make way for women. You were trying to keep women out. It's exclusionary. Oh well. If women didn't have double standards, they have no standards at all.
That was a good one. I'm gonna use that one, Gundam. If women didn't have double standards, they wouldn't have standards at all.
5 days later, Land. There's an island in Finland where men are banned. God, it's just regurgitated, stupid posts where nobody even looks up anything. They're just trying to get clicks and engagement farm.
The sleep.
Reese's. Eat a Reese's.
I mean, I don't really look up much. These are just, I always just watch raw reactions. It's just like me watching TV with you guys, kind of, and you guys getting my facial reactions, because obviously my facial reactions are kind of goofy sometimes.
That's where journalism is going now. Much like movies have chased the train of content rather than making art, journalism is chasing the train of trying to get ad revenue and clicks. I'm
not a journalist.
To get money, but Jesus H. Christ, I'm an infotainer. Does anybody get anything? When an idiot like me does more fact-checking than most journalists cite, something's wrong, bro. I'm not gonna read the Facebook post. Here's something because they posted about 2-3 weeks ago. Finally, a place with no crime. Women scroll, women see, doing things for women, women happy. What is that, Incredible Hulk? I'm sure that's the safest place in the world. I love girls. Girl, that's my favorite genre. Dreams.
With no crime. I'm sure they jaywalk. I'm sure they like crash into each other's cars and like don't tell anybody. They do a side swipe. I'm sure a lot of laws are broken.
Come true. Moment I all win. Finally, I found the most comfortable place in the world. Happy to see this post. Thank God there's some safe place for women. Oh wow, I just decided the destination for my first.
It's just like your home is not a safe place at all. Like you've never experienced safeness ever in your life until this island was created, and all of a sudden you just felt safer because there was one particular island that had women only in it.
International trip. Can we put men on an island and save us and the planet? Or Elon can shuttle them to Mars. On my way. I'm done with this. I'm absolutely done. There you go. There's no news here. There's no island. It's long since dead. But people with the mental attention span of a goldfish from PetSmart have decided to weigh in on it. God help us all. People this vapid, stupid, and incapable of even using a Google search are allowed to vote. I'm here to tell you it's not going to get better. In fact, it's going to get worse. With the implementation of AI, pretty soon you won't know it's true or a lie.
This is so true. I'm horrible at this, guys. You guys know I'm even horrible with the skits sometimes. I admit it. I'm not the smartest when it comes to seeing the skits and stuff.
Yeah,
sometimes we're just bad actors.
He believe in the skits.
They're just bad in real life too. So it's just like, are they acting or is that just really them just being dumbasses?
Frankly, the people of this
I be knowing it's fake, but he be like, oh, it's real.
James Cameron's Terminator was so far off the market it wasn't funny. Skynet doesn't need to take us out. We're still gonna have to jump off the mountain like lemmings ourselves. Well, the AI does like the trouble shuffle in the background. And the AI's like some cute anime waifu while it does it to really drive home how screwed we are.
Shout out to the gun now. Shout out to the island. That doesn't exist anymore. That now is owned by a man that men built and still currently maintained. Please like subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. I think that.
He be senior citizens with the skits. You know how your grandpa or your grandma be believing that's real, and you know it's fake. All right. The notes, the first videos, 24 alone and forever. 24 alone forever. She's 24 and she's single. She's been basically, she's been basic adulting like everybody else. When you got an adult, you just got to adult and take care of yourself. Basic adulting. She had 18 to 24, her prime years, to be searching for a husband, and she didn't search. She didn't work to find a husband. So now she's at the end of her prime, feeling old, feeling like a tired old hussy. Because that youthful glow's been knocked out of her. That youthful wind has been knocked out of her. Yeah, so that's about what I got for the first video. Second video, it was an island about women, all for women, a women-only island. It'd be cool if they was like, I wanted to say Viking warriors. What was them Valhalla ladies? The warrior ladies. Xena was one of them MFers. Yeah, them Vikings. No, I think they still start with a V. I'm fried. That runs. Can't think of nothing. But yeah, if they was all like strong, like warrior class women, it'd be like that. The women, that was the women only island, and they killed niggas. They killed ninjas. If you step foot on the island. Very good lore. Very good lore. Very interesting story. Yeah, we're all for that. Women tired of men. Yeah, instead of talking your ish on men, just go to a place where there's no men. How about that? I'm tired of every time I walk down the street, I gotta hold my purse and I'm scared. All right, we'll just go to the woman island. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear about it. I don't have to hear about that problem because it's problem solved. So what did I write? It was a scam. They was scamming out of their money. It's paying like men prices. They charging them like men. Women need like $50 and like a little coupon for like a discount or something. $50 and it's 25% off. It's $25. Okay, let's go, girl. All, you know what I'm saying? Or just free. All expense paid. They just give you the travel. You go to Woman Island, women activities. Y'all have TV with women content. They watch women's sports. Yeah, I would prefer women go there and not talk bad about men. I would feel better. This has been another episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. The Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. Catch you next Tuesday.